I failed my test again. So I'm gonna analyze my score and eat donuts with baby. Alright. Now this time, business management. I actually failed every one of them. And I did the worst on contract rules and regulations. So we'll put a star next to that because that's the one I did the worst. We'll do a little symbol there. And then the tax laws, I would say I did like second worst because I got 2 of them wrong out of 3. So same with labor laws and employment regulations. But the ones that I got all right, I'm gonna cross that out. Lien laws, I got all of that right. OSHA, I got right. So I definitely don't need to study OSHA. And there's only 2 questions of that. Project management, I got everything right on that. Financial management, I remember there's like, it was like I was guessing on everything. It was like every question was like a trick question. It didn't make any sense. So I gotta study that one good. Environmental laws and regulations. That's another bullshit. It's like everything's a trick question. It's only like. They have all these numbers. The numbers are like how much does the project have to be worth before you have to get a CPA? And I was writing the questions. First of all, I was like, I knew that I was gonna barely finish on time. So I didn't write the questions that I was like, thought that I would get wrong. I thought I would get 16 wrong. And there's a little flag thing, and I put the flag on 16 of them. I got 18 wrong. But the ones that I got wrong, or that I flagged, I went through them and wrote the questions. But then I couldn't write them all down because I didn't have long enough. But one of the questions was I don't remember if it was the CPA, like you have to get one or you don't have to get one. But it was 500, and then it was like 750, and I think 650, and 900. And then I'm like looking through the book trying to find any of these numbers. I was like, is there like any of these numbers and the word CPA even near each other? Like, where, like, what am I like And I could not find a combination of them talking about a freaking CPA and any of these numbers. And I was like, whatever. It's just like, I'm just going to go with 900. I don't know if I probably got that one wrong. Because I know I got a tax laws wrong. You know, so. So I'm going to go through the book. And I'm going to see which ones of these I got right or wrong. And I might even be getting just questions wrong that I think I'm getting right. And I'm not even putting the question down. I'm like, oh yeah, this is obvious, it's this one. And I'm getting them wrong. I don't know. Because I got 18 of them. There's definitely 2 of them that I didn't mark and I got wrong. So that's why I'm doing this. I gotta mark these and I gotta study the ones that I got wrong. You know? So. And then I'm gonna compare it to 2024. This is like over a year ago. The end of last year. Or the end of 2 years ago. It was 13 months ago. Like, I'm equally fucking handsome. And look, it's the same thing with this. Oh, the lien laws, I didn't get them all right. What I did get all right was OSHA. OSHA is like the easiest thing ever to remember. I got a 0 on financial management. All the regulations look like shit too. Estimating and bidding. I remember doing okay on that one this time. I got 5, or 4 out of 5 this time. I got 2 out of 5 the last time. On estimating. 2 of the environmental. I remember seeing the environmental questions and saying seeing the environmental stuff in the book, and like I took a college class about environmental. So I figured that I would know that kind of stuff, but it's all trick questions. The whole test is trick questions. So the 20th, this is the 7th. It's like I'm in a pattern. I go on these stints where I go and try to take the test, and then I get busy, and I don't try to take it for a year. Oh my god, this one. This is the first time I took the test. Rules and regulations, I got all correct the first time. Same with lien laws. I always get OSHA all correct. The project management, I was like, didn't. Financial management. I gotta figure out what is the line between financial management and tax law. Because the tax law stuff in the book, it's like all these percentages, and then there's a big chart, but the chart doesn't mean crap in the exam. There's not one thing on this chart that's in the exam. It's all like, when do you, like, it's just a chart of like when you start taking how many taxes from somebody's paycheck. And none of that is, it's not like, that's not a question in the exam. How many taxes do you take from a guy that just made 700? That's not in the test. They'll ask a question like, what date do you have to pay taxes or file a form 940? That was one of the questions. On what date do you have to pay the taxes on a form 940? Like, look at all these dates. It's like, here's one date, here's another date. It's like, those are for the semi-weekly. Like, you gotta know what a form I-40 is, and it's like, there's gotta be like 10 different forms. You know, there's like 4 or 6 different kind of forms. And it's like, you just gotta know everything in the book. It's stupid. It's the stupidest. Ugh, I hate this test. And I'm gonna take it, and I'm not even gonna get any kind of work out of it. Like, period. Watch. I'm not gonna get paid a goddamn thing, and I'm gonna have to put all of this money, time, and energy into taking this freaking test. I'm not gonna make a dime when I pass it. And I got the same score, but I got all of this one right. It's like, so. That's still only 5 of them. I don't know how many correct I have to even get. Probably 45. Probably gotta get the whole freaking test. Like 45 or 46 or something. So even if I got all of them right that I got on the first one, I still would have failed. Anyway, here are the questions that confuse me. And I'm gonna go through the book and try to figure these out. This is when I did go through and try to figure them out. The appeal committee within 10 days thing, I remember that being in the book. There's like a little section that says, when do you appeal to the committee? 10 days. And it says like 4 times. This test didn't ask about, like, the test varies, where it's like a number of, or like a B, C, and D version or whatever. And apparently I got a different version because they didn't ask about the labor hours for vacation hours this time that I took it at all. So I'm getting a different test. I'm getting like a different version every time. It's like I just could have memorized a book. I can't get out of it. Oh, this is one of those that I was confused about today. The commercial contractor leaves the qualifying party, man. So there's a guy as the qualifying party. Basically, he passed this test. You need one of those on every company that's got a big commercial contract. And let's say your qualifying party guy walks off and leaves, quit. So you guys are assholes, you're doing everything wrong, you won't really goddamn listen to me, and he quits. How many days you got to notify your contractor licensing board? And the answer is 10. And I definitely got that one wrong, because I thought that it was 7. And they kept asking all these questions that ask how many days something. And I remember there was one answer that's 7 days, and it's apparently to transmit injury and illness to OSHA. And I remembered that was really funny, so I remembered it being 7 days, and I kept thinking in my head, 7 days, 7 days, like that movie where the girl jumps out of the TV. It's like a horror movie, The Ring. And they go 7 days, 7 days in that horror movie, The Ring. And so I was answering all of these, like whenever they were asking how many days, whatever. It was just in my head, 7 days. But apparently I guessed 7 days on the first time I took the exam. We got this OSHA reporting thing right every time. So I guessed 7 days on the OSHA thing, but I must be guessing 7 days on every time they ask me the days, and then I just get some wrong. Except for that the first time I put a bunch of them were 10 days. Maybe I caught onto that the first time I was reading the book. And all of them are the rules and regulations. Or the lien laws. Oh, but the lien laws this time, I was in the 7 days thing. And I think the thing is that all those days questions they ask, they're like 10 days. Like, for whatever reason, they just go to 10 days, like on almost everything, except for the OSHA. It's on the 7-day kick, and then that's what was funny to me, because like OSHA is scary to people. It's like that scary movie. So I gotta read the whole book and memorize everything. Oh my god.